If you're seeing this, your body is asking for something deeper than fitness, something older than biology, something wiser than medicine. It's asking for remembering. Because aging, the stiff joints, the slow metabolism, the aching spine, the tired mornings, is not just biology, it's a program. A program wired into you by culture, reinforced by fear, and accepted by a body that has simply forgotten how powerful it truly is. But today we break that spell. You're about to discover 5 ancient, science-backed movements that form the blueprint of a regenerating, strong, timeless body. This is not just exercise, this is quantum recalibration, the merging of modern longevity research, the teachings of Thoth, and the hidden mechanics of the observer effect. In this video, you're going to learn why these movements are the foundation of human youth, how one of them is linked to a 5 times higher mortality risk, why activating your fascia, spine, and hips changes your entire frequency, and how your body becomes younger the moment your consciousness upgrades. If you ignore these exercises, you're ignoring your ability to reverse aging at the quantum level. So take a breath. Your new timeline begins now. Sage who mastered the quantum code. Long before modern science understood cellular regeneration, long before we had words like telomeres, mitochondria, or epigenetics, the ancient teacher Thoth revealed a principle. As the body moves, the field responds. He taught that physical motion was not merely physical, it was a command issued from consciousness into the quantum field. Every stretch, every breath, every hold was a transmission, a signal, a declaration of how your cells should behave. When you move with intention, your body listens. When you remain stagnant, your body decays. Quantum physics now echoes what Thoth taught thousands of years ago. The observer shapes the field. Emotion alters biology. Intention changes cellular behavior. Movement reorganizes energy structures within the body. Thoth described 5 gates of vitality, movements that keep the human vessel young, aligned, and electrically alive. Modern research confirms the same. These 5 patterns determine your longevity, your metabolic age, your posture and spinal health, your nervous system youth, your muscular and hormonal balance. Aging is not the slow death of cells, it is the slow death of movement. Lose the motions of youth and you lose youth. Reclaim them and you reclaim time itself. Now let's begin with the first ritual. Hanging to anchor your life frequency. If you want to reverse aging, start with your spine. The simple act of hanging, letting your body suspend from a bar, is one of the most powerful longevity practices on Earth. Why? Because aging begins in the spine. Compression steals height. Tension freezes the breath. Stress distorts posture. Gravity pulls the skeleton downward. When the spine collapses, the energy field collapses. Your organs compress, your fascia locks. Your nervous system enters chronic survival mode. Hanging reverses all of this. It decompresses the vertebrae. It resets shoulder alignment. It increases grip strength, a major predictor of longevity. It restores the natural flow of cerebrospinal fluid. Thoth described hanging as the column of life made weightless, a moment when your entire body resets to its original blueprint. Modern science agrees. Hanging improves joint health, nerve conduction, mobility, hormonal balance, lymphatic drainage, posture, and biological age markers. Weak grip, weak nervous system, accelerated aging. Strong grip, strong neural pathways, slowed aging. When you hang, you're not just stretching, you're anchoring your life frequency, commanding your spine to become young again. Do it daily. Even 20 to 30 seconds can begin the process. Quantum grounding of the squat. The next quantum key to reversing aging is the full squat, the human body's original resting position. Look at young children. Look at indigenous tribes. Look at people who live the longest. They squat effortlessly because the squat is not just a movement, it's a frequency reset. Your hips, knees, and ankles are energy hinges. When they lose mobility, your entire life force tightens. The squat restores hip flexibility, pelvic blood flow, lower back alignment, digestive function, nervous system grounding, primal mobility. But here's the quantum layer. When you sit in the squat, your center of gravity drops. And when your center drops, your energy field stabilizes, your mind quiets, your breath deepens, your fight or flight response shuts down, your body enters a state of regeneration. You literally descend into your body and reconnect with your primal blueprint. A deep squat, held with relaxed breathing, reorganizes. Joint synovial fluid, fascia elasticity, hip rotation, hormonal balance. You cannot be youthful with locked hips. You cannot be powerful with weak legs. You cannot be timeless with a frozen lower spine. Squatting is the antidote. The quantum grounding, the return to the body's natural geometry. Quantum leap of rising. Now we reach the movement that shocked the modern world. The sit and rise test. A study showed that people who struggled to sit on the floor and rise without assistance had up to 5 times higher mortality risk. 5 times. Why? Because the ability to rise from the ground is a direct indicator of core strength, leg power, balance, respiratory health, neuromuscular coordination, longevity. The act of rising is a metaphor built into your biology. Children rise easily. The elderly struggle. But the truth is, this isn't about aging. It's about disconnection from your core frequency. Thoth taught, "He who rises with strength rises in all worlds." Your ability to stand from the earth is a quantum measurement of your vitality. It shows whether your body still responds to your consciousness or whether it has begun decaying from disuse. Practice rising daily, slowly with control, with intention. Every rise is a quantum command to your cells. I am alive, I am strong, I am ageless. Disentangling your hips for a fluid reality. If there is one part of the human body most responsible for aging, it's the hips. Stiff hips create stiff lives. Restricted motion equals restricted energy. Tight psoas equals chronic stress. Frozen hips equals accelerated aging of the spine, and organs Thoth called the hips the wheels of the soul, because they determine how freely the life force can move through the body. Modern science agrees, the hips influence lower back pain, hormone levels, mobility, blood flow, longevity, emotional release, and even digestion. The fourth ritual is dedicated to hip fluidity, lunges, circles, rotations, openers, shifts. These movements untangle the fascia around your pelvis, the area that holds emotional memory, trauma, tension, and old identity. When your hips free themselves, the past frees itself. Your body becomes young because your energy becomes young. You cannot reverse aging with a rigid pelvis. You must reclaim the movement of a human being who was born to run, climb, survive, and thrive. Let your hips become fluid again. Your reality will follow your quantum coherence armor. This ritual is simple. It is the activation of your core, not for aesthetics, but for quantum coherence. Your core is your stabilizer, your protector, your energy amplifier. When your core is strong, your spine aligns, your organs function better, your breath deepens, your posture becomes youthful, your movements become efficient, your entire energy field becomes coherent. Thoth described the core as the armor of the observer, the center that allows consciousness to shape reality with clarity and precision. Weak core equals chaotic field equals rapid aging. Strong core equals coherent field equals slowed aging. But here's the key. This ritual isn't about crunches. It's about integration. Planks, controlled rotations, deep breathing, stability holds movements that teach your body. I am centered, I am grounded, I am whole. Your core is the axis of your reality. Strengthen it and you strengthen the timeline you inhabit. Alchemy of a quantum jump. When you combine these 5 rituals, you don't just get stronger, you don't just get flexible, You don't just get healthier, you jump timelines, because your body's not separate from your consciousness. When your body moves in youthful patterns, your consciousness shifts into youthful frequency. When your frequency changes, your reality reorganizes. Your cells repair faster, your breath becomes deeper, your sleep improves, your joints regenerate, your hormones rebalance, your mind clears, your energy rises, your body becomes biologically younger. This is quantum alchemy, not metaphor. Mechanics. You are upgrading your identity from "I am aging" to "I am evolving," from "I am deteriorating" to "I am regenerating." This is the same principle behind placebo, spontaneous healing, and consciousness-based medicine. Once the observer changes, the body obeys. You are the observer of your time. If you remember only one thing from this entire message, let it be this: aging does not happen to you. Aging happens because of you. Your posture, your movement, your breath, your consciousness. These are the codes that determine your biological age. You are not a victim of time. You are the observer shaping the experience of time. And now you know the truth. If you ignore these 5 exercises, you ignore your birthright to regenerate. But if you practice them, you awaken the immortal blueprint already inside you. You are not fragile. You are not decaying. You are not running out of time. You are the one creating time. And now, you are creating a younger version of yourself.